Hi everyone, welcome to day 7 of our 14-day mat Pilates challenge. I cannot believe it, we're halfway through already, and we've just got another 15-minute workout to go through today. No equipment needed. If you have a mat, amazing. Otherwise you can use a towel or you can use a blanket, but whatever feels comfortable underneath you. And we've only got 15 minutes, so let's get straight into it. We're going to be standing today, so just finding a nice comfortable standing position, making sure that those feet are tracking in line with those hips. And then we're just going to take a nice deep shoulder roll all the way backwards, taking 2 more. Waking up through those shoulders. We're going to take this into some arm circles, so bringing the arms all the way back and down. Inhale to bring it all the way up, and then exhale to bring it all the way back. Final 2. Last 1. Finding a nice comfortable standing position, we're going to bring our chin to chest, and then we're going to roll all the way down towards the mat. So moving really slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, until you're hanging heavy at the bottom. We've just got to bend one knee, extend the other. So you're just taking some nice hamstring stretches here. Head just hangs heavy as well. And then finding stillness, we're then going to bring those hands and walk them all the way out to the front, keeping those hips as still as possible. And then we're going to bend through the knees, coming up into your downward dog position. We're going to come forward into the plank, bending those knees, just really pushing back through those hands, and then rippling forward. Really great. We've just got 3 more. Last 2. Final 1. Rippling all the way forward into that plank. And then when we're ready, we're going to bring those hips back up, coming into that downward dog, and then walking those hands all the way back towards those feet. Hanging heavy here before starting to roll all the way up. So you're really moving up sequentially through your spine. Reaching the top, nice deep shoulder roll when you get there. And then we're going to take a nice deep inhale, dropping that chin to chest, and then starting to roll all the way down. Hands come all the way forward. We're going to walk them to the top of the mat. And then you have the option to drop your knees here. We're going to keep those elbows wide as we come into 1 press up. So we're going to come all the way down, pressing all the way up. So making sure that you exhale on that push, and then bring those knees all the way up. So coming into your downward dog, walking those hands all the way back towards those feet just before coming all the way up. Taking a nice deep inhale, dropping that chin to chest, coming all the way down. Walking those hands out. This time we're going to come to 2 press ups. So either coming into that full press up, or you can drop to your knees, coming all the way down, and then exhale to push away. Inhale to come down, and then exhale. Really nice. Tucking those toes under, sending those hips all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to walk those hands back towards those feet, and then sequentially just move all the way up. Taking a nice deep shoulder roll. Final 1. Taking a nice deep inhale, and then dropping that chin to chest, rolling all the way down, walking those hands out. And then final 1, we're going to do 3 press ups here. So either dropping to those knees and then coming all the way down. Exhale to push. Final 2. Last 1. Amazing. Knees go wide, hips go back. Just find your child's pose. We've just got a quick reset. When we're ready, coming up into that all fours position, we're going to come onto our right side. So our right elbow is going to come down towards the mat. We've got a nice 90-degree bend in that elbow. And then that bottom leg is going to stay bent. That top leg is going to extend to the back. And then you just got your top arm here for a little bit of support. When you're ready, we're just going to flex that top leg, top foot, and then we're going to bring that foot all the way up and then back down. You really want to be pushing through your shoulder here, so you're not collapsing through that upper body. You've got a nice, strong upper body, all coming from that arm. So we're just lifting up and then bringing that all the way down. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. 3. 2. Final 1. Keeping that leg lifted. We've just got tiny pulses up and down for 8. 7. 6. 5. Last 4. 3. 2. 1. Staying lifted with that leg. You're going to bring that knee in, so your knee just touches your elbow, and then you're going to bring that leg all the way back. So bring that all the way in, sending it all the way back, keeping that foot flexed. So we want to have an active foot. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. 3. Final 2. And last 1. Great. Planting that leg all the way down. We're then going to bring that lower leg and just place it just behind the left foot. We're going to come up onto our right hand, and then we're going to place our left hand just on top of our knee. You got a nice soft bend in both of those legs. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale, you're going to bring those hips all the way up. That left hand is going to come all the way back. So you're taking a nice deep stretch through that side body and then coming all the way back down. Exhale to push, reach forward, and then inhale to come all the way back down. Final 4. Final 3. Last 2. Nice. Final 1. We're going to come all the way up. Our left hand is going to come up towards the ceiling. And then we've just got hip dips here. So we're just going to lift and lower those hips for 8. Last 6. 4. 3. 2. 1. Staying lifted if you can. Bring that arm. We're going to thread that arm through the upper body. So just through the gap between your upper body and the mat. Curling all the way under and then back on. If this is too much, you can always lower that bottom knee down to the mat. And then we're going to come all the way up. Really great. Stay with me. Final 4. Last 3. Final 2. Last 1. Nice. Planting that left hand all the way down. We're going to find our high plank. And then when we're ready, we're going to bend the left elbow down to the mat. We're going to bring that right elbow down and then press up through that right hand and then moving over. So we're going to alternate through lifting down and then pressing back up. Keeping your breath moving here. We've just got 8. Last 7. Last 6. Final 5. Last 4. Last 3. Trying to keep those hips as still as possible. Last 2. Final 1. Nice. Placing those knees all the way down. Knees go wide, hips go back. Find that child's pose. Quick reset before coming over to the other side. Moving those hips out side to side. When we're ready, we're going to come all the way up. And then we're going to come down to that left side. So that left elbow is down onto the mat. We're going to bend that lower knee. And then really pressing up through that shoulder here. Keeping a nice flex foot with that right foot. We're going to just raise that foot all the way up and then bring it all the way back down. That was a toughie. They're like these planks. They get you, the side planks, but they're so good for your full body. Really activates through your full body, your arms, your core. Everything gets fired up. So we've just got 5. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying lifted with this. We're just going to lift that leg all the way up and down. Tiny pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying lifted with that leg. You're going to bring that knee in towards your elbow and then extend away, keeping a nice flex foot. We've just got 5. Last 4. Final 3, 2, 1. Placing that leg all the way down. We're going to come up onto that left hand. You have the option to keep that lower leg bent, or you can extend that lower leg so it sits just behind. Nice soft bend in those knees. Top arm, your right arm just placed down onto those knees. And when you're ready, you're going to bring your hips all the way up. Bring that right arm up and overhead. And then inhale to come all the way down. So you're feeling a nice stretch through that side body. Exhale to reach. Inhale to lower. Last 5. Last 4. We know what's coming. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Staying lifted this time. That right arm is going to come up towards the ceiling. We've just got those hip dips up and down for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying lifted. You're going to bring that right arm, bring it through the gap, and then come all the way up. So you're twisting through that upper body. If this does get too much, you can always lower that bottom knee. But if you can, stay lifted. Just 4 more here. Final 2. Last 1. Amazing work. We're going to come forwards into that high plank. This time we're going to bring that right knee in to the left side, cross it over to the right, and then bring it all the way back. Left knee comes into the left, over to the right, and all the way back. We've just got 8. Last 7. Last 6. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Final 1. Amazing. Bring those knees down. We're going to cross those legs through, coming into a nice seated position. We're going to roll all the way down, lying all the way down onto the mat. Your feet are just planted. And then we're going to lift up that left leg. And we're going to cross that left leg over the right, feeding those arms through that right leg. So coming into your figure 4 position. Amazing work, everyone. Side planks are no joke, so you did amazingly. We're going to bring that right foot down. This time crossing that right foot over the left, feeding those arms through, rocking out side to side. Woo! That was a hard one. Amazing. Bring those feet all the way down to the mat. We're going to curl up into a nice tight ball. And then finding that rocking motion, we're just going to rock forwards and backwards. Lovely bit of momentum. Last 3, Last two, just massaging out through the spine. Last one. Crossing those legs through. Coming into a nice seated position, and you are done. Well done, everyone. That was day 7 of our 14-day mat Pilates challenge. We have got 7 more sessions to go. So I'm really happy that you're still with us here, and I really look forward to seeing you on the mat tomorrow.